Hi everybody, as you may well know, I've been doing a little bit of research on getting into a great impact position, and what I found is really there's a group of golfers out there, the premier ball strikers of all time, who are able to return the handle of the golf club at impact to the exact same position it was in at address. So if a golfer starts there, by the time they get to impact, they're there, and you'll notice there's very little rising up of the handle. 99.9% of even great golfers tend to have the handle at impact a little higher than they do at address. Now you may believe this to be due to curving or bowing or drooping of the shaft, but what I found is really some of the greatest ball strikers, Hogan, Trevino, Price, have got their club back into that top-notch impact position. And here's a great little drill that I've come up with to help you work towards getting in that position. If you feel like your hands are too high at impact, if the club head approaches the ball a little too far from the inside, or even for that matter from the outside, the tendency is always to raise the hands up and get the hands a little too high coming into the golf ball. So get one of these alignment rods, take a towel and just drape it over the alignment rod, and what I want you to do is move your golf ball behind or to, as a right-hander, to the right of where you've got this alignment rod stuck in the ground. You want to try to get the angle approximately the same as what you have your iron to be at address. Notice it doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to use this towel so that should we make a mistake and run our hands into the towel, we're not going to hurt ourselves, be out of commission for a couple of weeks. So what I want you to do is get yourself set up. The ball is slightly to the right or inside of this obstruction here, and you'll notice I'm trying to position the golf ball so that the towel is just slightly above where the handle would pass through at impact. I've got a 7-iron here, and this is a very good exercise, but make sure you practice it slowly. I think if you practice it in a slow fashion, you can start to get a feel and a sense for what we need coming through impact. Here we go, it's back and then through there. I do also like having the towel and the shaft in the ground to the left of where we see the golf ball, forward of the golf ball, because very often if I had it back here, I might be able to get it in, but you'll see how I can still get my hands high by the time impact occurs. So keep it in front of the ball, and just a slow motion shot here, trying to get a feel for that position, almost feeling like I get the toe in the air and the heel of the club into the turf here, and just little soft shots. What you'll start to find, the strike will crisp up, the direction of your shots will be very consistent, nice and straight. It actually becomes a lot more difficult to hit the ball left, even though you might think it would be otherwise. Give this a try. I really do think it'll help your ball striking, and I know we could all do better in that department.